In this video, we'll be performing a local redirection attack. So, a local redirection attack just works like we manipulating the local DNS, our local domain name server, or our network setting in a device to redirect traffic from illegitimate to a malicious site. So, imagine I type in www.google.com and it just takes me to a phishing site. Like it's so abnormal. And a normal beginner, or someone that is not really into tech won't even notice anything. So what are we going to do first? So I've created a GitHub a GitHub repo called Evil DNS. It's a really security GitHub Evil DNS. You can check it on my YouTube bio and stuff. So you can see Linux Evil DNS, Python scripts that enable users to redirect specific domain names to a custom IP address without victim knowledge. These scripts can be used for various purposes, such as testing network security, implementing content filtering, or conducting hacking exercises. So imagine you have a tool. You have a tool like a malicious hacker uploaded a tool that really serve you well, like max IP address, performance SQL injection, and so many things automatically. And you download it and you follow the instruction how to install and start playing it. But you don't know that everywhere in that code, if the malicious hacker have put in something that could infect your system, that could infect your system. You have put in something that could infect your system. And in normal scripts, they won't even notice anything and just keep using the tool. But it does not know that even there are free things. To free things, there's also like little back doors or something. So let's get to this straight. I'm going to go to my terminal. Or Shift ++. Now I'll first show you where our local DNS is in Linux. So we are attacking Linux. We are not attacking Windows. I think I'll try to do a video on we attacking Windows. I have to write the code and do so many things and do research on how to infect Windows local DNS. So where does local DNS stay in Kali? So I'm going to just cd. I'm going to list first. No, let me not list. Let's just go straight to the point. Let's sudo. If you are not on root, you can sudo. Then nano how to edit. I know it's used for edit, but let me read first. Then cat etc host. Then Kali. Then you can see that this is our local IP address, that is local host and domain. See, local host and domain. So this local DNS, we point the domain, seen, with the IP address. So we click on this, we type this domain there to direct it to this place. So we can also edit it. So I just sudo line sudo and then we can edit it. So let me just clear this off first. Now, to download this repo, we just have to click here. I think the instructions are here already. So you clone the repo, git clone, then you git clone, then you cd into Evil DNS, then you run this code, and this code is going to generate our malicious code. So that malicious code will be serving a purpose. The malicious code will be serving a purpose such that it's going to be showing the user public IP address normally. Like you tell your friend that okay, these two can show your public IP addresses instead of you going to a website, can show your public IP address. You can also tweak it. Can also tweak the code if you know about Python language very well. Can tweak the code to do what that tests. It's very simple. The code is simple, so you can tweak it to your own taste. So I've downloaded mine already, so I think this is my CD Evil DNS. Okay. Okay, I have two files here because one will be showing my public IP address, and I don't want to show my public IP address here. So that's why I tweaked it now for it to just show my normal local IP address. So I don't want it to show my public IP address because of security. So what I'm going to do first, if you have downloaded it, so first let's just update our system. It will get updates. Okay, started. I'm having an issue with my Kali. But let's move on. So first, in the video, we have CD into Evil DNS. Then now I come here. Then I'm going to run this. Please don't get confused about this at all. I just tweaked this. So I'm going to run this. That is Linux Evil DNS.py. So I'll just run my sudo python 3. Then Linux Evil DNS.py. So now we want to enter the IP address you want to redirect to. That means your malicious site IP address. So in a normal phishing environment, like normal phishing, not the one you use by Fisher or these Fisher, I think the a kind of phishing sites that you hosted yourself, we have an IP address. So is that IP address you are going to put in here? But I'm going to put a legitimate site IP address. So I'll just let me try to get an IP address of a site. There. Let me just try to, let me use ping to look for it instead of ns lookup. And ping, then, okay, mega.io. If I use mega.io, then, okay, mega.io. I think this is a cloud storage site. So mega.io has an IP address of 66. Now, let's assume this is our malicious site IP addresses. Our malicious site IP address. So I'm going to copy this. This is the 203.7. Then I'm coming here. I'm going to paste it here. Then I click on enter. Now, imagine you want to, let's see, you want to just target a specific site. Let's say facebook.com or instagram.com or any sites you want to harvest the credential of the victim. So I just put in the websites. Please don't put HTTPS or HTTP. It's going to do that itself. Well, our job is just to type the domain name alone. It's going to do others in HTTPS and www. It's going to do that by itself on the local DNS configuration file. So I'm going to just type let me use a site that I'll use wix.com. Let me use wix.com. I think that'll be easier. Then now you can see it has generated the script. So the script name is generated script.py. You can also rename this script. You can rename this script as you want. You can name it, let's see, find my IP.py and cracker.py or anything you want to. But this my own. You just find the IP address of the system I'm working on. So I'm going to list. Then now you can see the file before. You can see there are only 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has created generated script.py. So if you want to give a victim, let's say the victim or the person you are the test, like if you are testing if malicious hacker wants to perform this, it's going to edit this, then it's going to put a read.txt file. So in order for you to know how you are going to run it. So let's say it has given me a txt file of how to run it. Then I just run, because it's a Python file, and I run my Python 3 generated script.py, and I press enter. Okay, because permission is needed, it needed admin privilege. So I'll just sudo. Then you can see your local IP address is 127.1.1 hello user. So that's all. But it has shown you this thing and you have gotten your results, but you don't know another thing has happened at the background. You know, where we are logged into our etc host, you can see that it was only okay. Let's log into our etc host. I'm going to sudo cat etc host, then Kali. Then now, have you seen something? Have you seen now that something has been added? Have you seen the IP address of Mega? And have you seen wixdog.com? So I'm going to just minimize this. Then now let's go to our browser and type www.wix.com. Joe, have you seen? It directs immediately to mega.io. Immediately you type out www.wix.com, it directed to mega.io. And also you can see that in our etc host, you can see the IP address of Mega and Wix. You see it points the IP address of, anytime you type wix.com, it will point to the IP address of Mega, then it will immediately direct to Mega. So I can use this as the malicious IP, then use this as data. So anytime you type this, it redirects to the malicious one. So it's very, very simple and easy. So it's very, very good for you to, any tool they give you, any tool you see on GitHub, it's not good to just run it and start using it. At least sometimes check the code. You can even copy the code. You can open the code, copy the code, and paste it on ChatGPT to analyze the code. So in order for you not to, even you don't know anything, about the code, you don't really know about code, and you can copy the code, open it. You can open the Evil DNS code. You copy all the code, then paste it on ChatGPT to analyze it for you. It will be very easy for you. So in order for you not to fall in victim of that, just script to a beginner. But this may not be easy for you to fool a professional, because you will have noticed this already, that knows that this kind of attack can occur on the system. So thank you very much and protect yourself.